Hey guys, it's Brian Parnell here, and it is Free Friday again today. And as promised, today's session is going to be about how to use Facebook for prospecting. And what I want to just do a little twist for you. Okay, if you're a local marketer, what I did when I first started my agency 4 or 5 years ago, I actually went out to all the big web design firms in my city, which is Birmingham in the UK, and struck up strategic relationships with them. So any web design work that I had that I couldn't fulfill, I went out to them, and likewise, when they had internet marketing stuff, they came back and gave it to me. And I grew my agency quite big, quite fast, just by striking those strategic relationships. Okay. So what I've done here is, in front of us, what we can see is I have typed in web designers in New York, so that's New York City. Okay. Now what you can do is drill down a little bit further. So if you can see here on the right hand side, we have different things. Okay. And then you've got employer. And as employer, you can actually put, if you want, self-employed. Okay. Now it only comes up with 3, okay? Web designers at self-employed in New York. But still, these are 3 people whom are self-employed, web designers. And what you can do, okay, is take this person's URL, which will be everything before that and sign. So I'm taking out that there. It actually tells you what the ID is just here, look, the UID grabber. But let's just double check. Let's click on Emily Johnson. Just make sure that that is the actual right UID. So we just click into here, and this is where you find the UIDs, and that is the right UID. Okay. Now, the beauty of this is that each one of these, so I can go to this one, Savannah Eve. Okay. I wonder if I type in the whole thing. Let's just, if I put that in, so if I go back and right, that's that Savannah young lady's UID. So what we'll do is just copy that UID. And yes, this takes a little bit of time, but you can outsource this task, okay? And I will call this file save as Savannah Eve. What I like to do is I just like to say what it is. So it's web designer New York. So I like to just, everything gets saved into a particular way, just like this. Okay, so I'm going to go to desktop. I'm just going to save it as text, and that's it. Okay, so I've saved that text file with Savannah's details in. Now there are various scrapers and paid tools out there that will go and scrape this this page. The paid tools I'm thinking of at this moment in time is Blue Pages, and it's got like a little plugin that will go and scrape all of these. So if we just take out the self-employed, there, as you can see, there are loads and loads and loads of people in here. Okay, so it tells you, you know, they're web designers, yada yada yada. So you can go and create a specific ad just for that one person and do it over and over and over again. It won't cost very much from an advertising perspective, okay? And the beauty is that you are being really laser targeted to that one person, okay? So the ad would be in this instance, because we had Savannah Eve, we would say something along the lines of, "Hey Savannah, would love to set up a strategic relationship with you from a web design and internet marketing perspective. Can we talk?" Okay. Now you can just pick up the telephone, all right, and do these kind of things. But I'm just trying to think outside the box I want you to be thinking outside the box, because what I'm going to show you in a minute, you can actually target your customers. So I'm showing you web design firms because web design firms, it's probably a little bit more powerful them seeing your ad targeted at them than you just picking up the telephone and getting fobbed off. But if they see that ad, they're going to be like, God, this guy actually does know, or this gal does know their internet marketing, because this is targeted right at me with my actual name, and they know I'm a web designer. Okay. And then you can go and do your dentists, your chiropractors, your plumbers, your electricians, whatever niche that whatever industry it is that you really want to target. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what we now do with that text file that we've created. Okay. Oh, he says, come on, Brian. So I'll go to Ads Manager. So this is Ads Manager. So what we want to do first is we want to create a custom audience. Okay, guys, I'm back. I was toying with whether to show you the Power Editor or not, but I'm going to do this via the Power Editor, because the thing I want to show you needs to be done on the Power Editor. So go into Power Editor on the left-hand side of Facebook. It'll say download, because what they do is it kind of stores a copy of all your ads and all that kind of stuff on your machine. So click on download, and it'll go off and it will put all these ticks and all that kind of stuff. And then once it's done, you can dismiss this message, and it'll come up a little bit bolder once it's finished. And any second now, that will be done. One more tick we're waiting for. Come on. Make sure I'm on my right internet connection, because I've got a couple. Yeah. Excellent. Right. So what we're going to do first, okay, so up here you've got Ad Tools, okay, and you've got Audiences. So click on Audiences. I'm going to create an audience, and it's custom audience from a data file, and it's going to be web design, New York, Savannah Eve, I think was her name. Select one. I'm going to select user IDs. Did you notice, guys, before I go into any more detail, can you notice here you've got email addresses, phone numbers, mobile advertiser IDs. Okay, so just remember this, you've got phone numbers and emails, because I'm going to show you something else, how to get these email addresses and phone numbers a little bit later in this video tutorial. Okay, and you can upload custom audiences exactly the same way as I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm doing user IDs just now. I'm going to find the file. It was on my desktop. It was this one, Savannah. Click on create audience, and it should say uploaded one record of one record. Okay, this is for laser targeted advertising. Click on OK. I'm going to go back to campaigns, and I'm going to create a campaign, and I'm going to call this campaign WD, so web designers in New York City, and this one is Savannah Eve. Okay, so as you can see, I just name everything really, really closely targeted. And my ad budget, you can go quite low here, but let's just say $3 a day. Okay. Next, once we've created that, we can go to ads, and then we want to create an ad. and the campaign that we want to create that ad in is the WD NY Savannah Eve. Click on that, click on OK. And then it gives you some errors because obviously we haven't filled anything in yet. But what we want to do is we want to give it an ad name. So keep everything, congruent so you know exactly what's going on. Okay. Ad type, page, post, engagement. Then it's going to say what page, and .com secrets, Birmingham, places, pages. I'm going to have to blur this out because it's got some client and stuff in. And can you see here it says create a new unpublished post. Just here. Okay, create a new unpublished post. Now what this will do is it will create a post which will end up being a newsfeed ad that only Savannah is going to see. Nobody else is going to be able to see that ad. So I click on create new unpublished post. I can put a URL in here. Okay, I can upload a photo. So a catchy photo. If you're going to be putting text on the image, make sure it takes up less than 20% of the image itself. Okay, otherwise it will not be approved by Facebook. So URL, I can get them to go to my URL, SEOwebgeek.com. Post text. Hey, Savannah, are you interested? Bloody mouse keeps on moving up top. Don't know why it keeps on doing that. Interested in a strategic relationship with me. You do the design, I do the marketing. Something to that effect, and then put a question mark again. Okay. If you're after a click through to an actual website, you can. They've now put in all these little nice little buttons. So shop now, learn more. So you can put a learn more, and it will go to. You can actually put a particular URL in there, just targeted at Savannah. You can actually do a video if you want, and you can upload that video to Facebook that is speaking directly to her. Okay, you can say, I'm also in the New York area, Savannah. I'd love to come and have a chat to you about, the other. This is just one of the things that I can do from an internet marketing perspective for our mutually beneficial or to our clients and that kind of stuff. And then, she's seeing you, she's hearing your voice, and she's going to think, actually, this is pretty goddamn cool. And if she doesn't, you're going to be doing this to other individual web designers anyway. Okay. And you put in your headline. I'm just going to type any old junk display link. SEO WebGeek again.com. Description, and again you can put a bit more of a call to action in here. Click here, click the link to see more, and picture import from website. That's absolutely fine. Or you can upload your own image, so when they click on the image, it will take them through to the website. Okay. This post will be used as an ad. Yes, it will. Click create post. Oh, it's going to ask me for an image, so let me select an image. Okay, let's just put one of my son in there for now. I'll take that out afterwards. And then you click create post. Okay, I'm not going to get into engaging images and all that kind of stuff. All right, you need to. I'm trying to take you to the trough, and then it's up to you to walk and test all this kind of stuff out, because each industry, each area, everything is different. So I'm going to click create post, and then over here we'll see that it's created a post. So in a minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to audiences and show you that you can just target that ad just at that one person. And then in a bit, I'm going to show you a couple of other things on how to get email addresses and telephone numbers, and then you can upload those as a custom audience. So let's just pretend that you were going to use the tools that I'm going to show you in a second to get the telephone numbers for plumbers. Okay, plumbers normally put their mobile telephone numbers onto Yellow Pages and other business directories. Okay, and it's the only one telephone number that they've got. Okay, and I know this from experience. You know, you'll have to play with this and see what works best for your industry, for the industries that you're going after. So that's uploaded. Okay, come on, it's not wanting to scroll down. Doing my head in. So we're just going to be doing a news feed to desktop and mobile, okay? Because we want this girl to see our ad more than once. So she'll be on her phone and she'll be like, oh, there's that ad again, there's that guy again, okay? And because you're only targeting one person, they will get to see that ad a few times. So that's it for this actual element, and the bloody thing is really struggling. When it says mobile devices, I always let it, if I'm going to be doing a mobile ad, I let it go to all mobile devices. Okay, so there's nothing else on that page that we need to touch. And then just at the top of this section down here, there are three different tabs. I'm just going to click pause a minute and see if I can figure out why my machine's running so slowly. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I've had a quick look, and Firefox has taken up like 800 meg of RAM, which is way too much, really. So it could be that having a bit of an issue. So the next tab is audience. So we click on audience, we click on custom audiences, and then it was WD. So if you remember, we called the custom audience WD. Then we should have this one here pop up, okay, which is the one we want. So click onto that. United Kingdom, well, she's not in the United Kingdom, so we can click on close. Take United Kingdom away, because we know that the young lady is not in the United Kingdom. Okay, and then you can leave everything else the same, okay, because it is only going to go to that one person. Okay, so it's fewer than 1,000. If it's fewer than 1,000, you always get fewer than 1,000. We're only going after that one person. And we do not need to do anything else on this page. But I just want to check, because Facebook do have literally within the past couple of days updated the whole Power Editor. So we don't touch anything else on this tab. And then we just need to go up to the top. And then you just click on your optimization and pricing. Okay, and you can do optimized per 1,000. Well, there's no point in doing that for 1,000 impressions, because we're only targeting one person. So we would click onto CPC, and it will give us, it normally gives us a bid, okay, of what it believes, per click. Okay, so because we can't see anything, and it's probably doing this because my machine's having a go slow on me. If I click on, say, 10p, okay, so every time she clicks on the ad, I get charged 10p. Okay, I think that's pretty reasonable. But if Facebook had come up and said, actually, it's going to cost anything between 5 and 15 pence or cents, whatever country you're in, I would go probably a little bit over what they suggest. Okay, that's not what you would get charged. It's just what your bid is. So if you're bidding a little bit higher than anybody else for this one person, your ad will get shown. But because nobody else is going to be just targeting this one person, it'll be relatively cheap. Okay, and then that's it. And then once you've done that actual ad, you click upload changes. Okay, and then that upload will go up to Facebook, and it'll be live, and then Facebook will have to look at your image and see if they want to approve it or not. But at the moment, I'm seeing lots and lots of things being approved within Facebook. So that is literally how you do it. This video, you can go back and see how you create your custom audiences. So it's the ad tools and then audiences, and then you can create your own audience. So I'm going to close this Facebook page down because you can do bulk imports into that audience and create bulk audiences. There is this piece of software, okay? The URL is here. It is free, but when you sign up, you're going into Mark Helton's funnel. This is not an affiliate link from me. This is a free tool that I've found that will help you with your prospecting within Facebook. Okay, so I'm giving you pre-warning that when you click on download, you can download it straight away, but you actually have to put your email address and register the software. And then when you've registered the software, obviously you're then in his funnel, and he can then market to you over and over again. But think about this, right? This is a very, very clever way to get somebody into a funnel that you can then market to over and over again. Again, it's an ethical bribe. It's one of those irresistible offers that I don't care that I keep on getting emails from Mark. Not that I get very many emails from Mark, by the way, but I've got a tool here that I can use. So this tool will scrape Yellow Pages, Manta, Facebook, Home Advisor, and Google Ads. Okay, for name, owner name, category, address, postal code, phone number. Remember what we said about phone number. You can get that list of phone numbers and import it as a custom audience into Facebook. Okay, and then you target your ad. So let's just say that we put into here, I don't know, dentists. Right, because dentists is bigger in the States than it is in the UK for actual clients. And let's say Bronx. Pretty sure Bronx is in there. If I go to this one here, we want New York State, Bronx. Oh God. Food processing, housing, healthcare, dental laboratories. I don't know, it's not really a dental laboratory, is it? Let's click that anyway. And then Home Advisor, you'd go down. Again, you choose your New York, and we chose Bronx. Oh. And then we want to find dentists. So let's hit D, and let's see if dentists. I'm going to take out Home Advisor because I'm a little bit, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's I don't know. So I'm going to take that one out just for now. And I'm just going to click onto search. I'm going to undo Facebook as well, because then it comes up and asks me for all my details and all that kind of stuff. So just to keep things a little bit simpler, click on search. It's going to run away, and watch all this start filling up. Okay, boom, telephone number. Okay, it's going to go away, and it's going to find all of that. So I'm going to stop that because we don't need to sit here and watch all of this going on, right? And then once these have all been filled up, okay, you just click on export, open it in Excel, and just take the telephone numbers, and then also do another file and just take the email addresses. And then what you do is you upload those into custom audiences. So it'll be one file at a time, and you will upload it as Bronx Dentist. So you do NY, or maybe Bronx dentist, and you can then market to all of the dentists in the Bronx. And by doing both of these, because some won't have a telephone number in here, but they'll have an email address, or vice versa. Okay, and if you get this mobile phone number filled in, okay, this is also a really good field to upload. So you'd have 3 different files that you would upload into Facebook custom audiences. Okay, so just like I did at the beginning, I saved a text file with just that one girl's UID. But in this instance, it won't be UID, it'll be phone number, mobile phone number, and email address. And then when you upload all of that, and you go and create your ad, like I showed you a second ago for Savannah, instead of it being, Savannah, you can say, hey, Bronx dentist, looking for more leads off the internet? I can help. And that's just really, really targeted. So people are looking through. You can do a video. If you want, I'm trying to think outside. I'm just trying to think of a couple different things, right? You could pre-rank a YouTube video, or a press release, or an actual website that you own, and then do a video and say, all Bronx dentists, I have these web properties on the first page of Google. Would you like to buy the leads? This is what they're ranking for. And you can go in and type in dentist in Bronx, dentist in the Bronx, all the different terms, show them that you're ranking really, really well, and say, you can rent this from me, you can buy leads from me, however, but you're going out to all of the different dentists, right? And that all of these people are seeing this, seeing your advert, okay? And really, guys, that's what I wanted to show you. So hopefully you find that useful today. And there is a paid tool called Scrapebox, okay, that will also will harvest email addresses from websites. Okay, so I think it's the grab, and you can grab emails from harvested URLs. So you put your keyword term in. So what were we doing? We were doing dentists Bronx. And if you want, you can do, what you can also do is put down here is you can put contact or email mobile, right? Just so what will happen is when this tool goes off, it will also find the pages that have these, so you will have more URLs that you can then use this tool to try and grab the email address. Okay, so if I click on start, just very quickly, you can see it's going away and it's finding loads of URLs and stuff. So if I click on stop, it's not harvested any. The reason it's not harvested any is because my proxies are playing up at the moment. So if I turn off proxies, click on start harvesting, yep, click on stop, there you go, close that. As you can see, there are loads and loads and loads and loads in here, okay? And then you go into grab check, grab emails from harvested URLs, click on start. Oh, I've got to choose a user agent in the tool, doesn't matter which one you choose, click on start, and it'll go away and it's finding email addresses and stuff, okay? I'm going to stop that. And there's a list of all the email addresses. So I hope, guys, you find this really, really powerful, and you can then turn around and go, right, okay, I'm going to target just dentists all over the states. But if you make the ads more specific to an area, you can target the whole group of dentists in New York City or the Bronx or wherever it is that you want to target, okay? And then you make them know that they are in the Bronx or New York City, so the ad is really, really relevant to them, okay? So good luck with this. Okay, guys, so that's it for now, and yeah, hopefully you will having a bit of a think of what I'm going to do for Free Friday next week. I've got a few different ideas. So, yeah, just keep on the list and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because all these videos will be done obviously via YouTube as well. And once they're uploaded, you might be able to see them before I even get time to send the email out. All right. Take care. Have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you next Friday, if not before. Cheers for now.